Are you in your 40s, 50s, or even 60s looking to be a YouTuber? You think you might be too old. You think you might not know all the technology and all the lingo and everything that it takes to succeed. You're wrong. I'm definitely here to tell you you have what it takes. Anybody has what it takes. YouTube is an amazing, thriving, growing platform, and the year of 2025 is the best year to get started. You can literally grow a channel about anything and beginning earn revenue from that. It's the passion, it's who you are, it's the authenticity. There's no label, there's no gender, there's no age to discriminate that. If you have what it takes and you're passionate about something and you come on here and you teach people something or you show yourself being entertained by something that brings you joy authentically and genuinely, it will come out on the screen. Doesn't matter the color of the skin, doesn't matter your sexuality, doesn't matter your age. None of that has anything to do with it. And right now, we're in the greatest curving point of YouTube because basically what's going on is they're finally allowing smaller creators, older creators, new channels to be pushed out and seen. There was this large gap of time of YouTube where you saw the same type of person going viral, the same type of person earning revenue, the same type of person getting brand sponsorships. But what's happening is that's growing old. Now, these companies, these businesses, they're looking for more authentic creators to work with. They're looking for more realistic people that audiences can relate to work with. That is the 40-year-olds. That is the 60-year-olds. That is the people who you may not think may be a fit for that industry, but they will be, and they are, and they're pushing through right now. So I just wanted to make this video to give that spark and push that inspiration onto anybody who may be thinking about it. I have been running YouTube channels for about 5 years total right now, and I've been a creator and a creative my whole entire life, and I'm so grateful for YouTube. But the one thing I'll always preach loud and high is to start, because I started when I was 28 and I wish I had started when I was 18, because around that time was when YouTube was just getting started. And that would have been amazing to kind of grow with the economy and grow with the creators and be a really true, what's the word, like foundation starter for YouTube. Um, but that thought was in my mind for so long, thinking it was too late for so long, thinking I didn't have what it takes for so long, thinking I didn't look or sound like the people who were on YouTube. Maybe I didn't belong there. And finally, in the year of 2020, when I smashed that out the ballpark and I just went on and did it, it was like nothing felt better. It was like a home. It was where I was always meant to be. And I always will say, I wish I started sooner, but I'm glad I started when I did. So take that message and think about if it's right for you. And if it's not a fit, you'll know. I really do truly believe that when it comes to like hobbies and jobs and passions, there is something for everyone. So even if you play around and you find something that brings you joy and then it doesn't like take off the way you want to, try something else. Like really play with it is really like solid advice I can give, because in this 5 years, I've got to do a lot of really cool things and a lot of cool different videos, but it's all been based out of my mind. Like I never try to let like the world truly like influence what I talk about or what I create on my channels, because they're my channels. And I think that's what has made me grow, with several of my channels, along with just studying YouTube and really being part of the educational system behind it and understanding analytics and revenue and SEO and all that is definitely part of it. But the main part is really just loving what you're talking about and loving who you are when you're on screen and being as authentic and true as possible. The other thing that you definitely have to be careful of, along with the discrimination of age and race and so many other things, that are created from boxes of society. You just have to be very careful, because the look and the aesthetic, even away from a human being on YouTube, be wary of of thinking that you don't have what it takes because the set is not what it's supposed to be. You might have the money to not afford the mic that you see other creators who are blowing up, going viral, or succeeding in the niche that you want to succeed in. You might not be able to afford that mic that they have, that camera they have, that laptop that they have that they're using for editing. But again, this circles back to this next chapter of YouTube, this next generation where you no longer need the best of the best. There is a value in saying and producing content that is good, whether the camera is good or the mic is on or not. And what's really good is what I think is happening, honestly, personally, is that the algorithm is starting to catch on. Like back in the day, I feel like it was a little bit weaker. And what would happen from that is the same things were getting pushed out. But now I feel like it's more fine tuned. Like we're at this point now where, like, if someone has a good message or someone knows what they're talking about or someone is creating a really funny skit or a really sad story, like if someone is exceeding expectations of the feeling that they're trying to emote immensely, the video is going to pop off. It's going to be seen. And also, another little side note that will help you. And I wish I had thought this way early on too. When it comes to the terms pop off and it comes to the terms of success, make those windows small and scale up. It's so easy to see million a million subscribers for creators or watch some of your favorite creators get millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views per video, per hour, per day, and then you're over here getting a couple hundred per day. Really just be grateful. When I very first started my very first channel, I now have 6 channels, but when I started my first channel, the views were literally under 10 views. And I appreciate my journey so much because of this, because those days and that moment, like I will never forget. Like when I got my first video to reach 100 views, it was life changing. It was so exciting. And then 1,000 views, and then 100,000 views, and so on. And it just made me grateful for each step. And that's like my favorite, one of my favorite pieces of advice to give to people who want to be a YouTuber or want to be a great content creator is really like enjoy every step along the way. Like rather than being on that lower step and looking up at the other steps, like, oh, I can't wait to get up there, or how do I get up there, or what do I have to do to get up there? How about the step that you're on? Like look back at all the steps that you just climbed over to get where you're at. So just something to keep in mind because it's a journey. And what I fear will happen to me and most likely you, is that you miss the journey. Like you, if you are too worried about getting to the next step all the time, you will miss what you've already created. You will miss kind of like the impact that you've already like set on the world and on certain people. So just enjoy every moment, enjoy every step. Don't be afraid. Don't be someone who doesn't show everything that they are out of fear, because you may miss a chance to connect with someone who needs to hear what you're saying. And that happened to me a lot of times where I would second guess certain video topics for my main variety channel. And the videos that I second guessed or that almost didn't get made created the most impact. They created the most impact and helped people. And some of them even got a lot of views and I didn't expect it. Like I did a lot of emotional, more raw vlog type videos in the past couple of years. And it was for me. It was more so like this happened to me. I'm gonna express myself. I got on a reality show. I fell in love. I went through a public breakup. My mom died. I got to express myself through vlogs on my channel, and I wasn't uploading to create a revenue source. I wasn't uploading to get subscribers. I was just uploading because that was what was going on and it was helping me. I didn't really hashtag. I didn't do SEO. Those videos in particular were raw, vulnerable, just emotional vlogs. But I almost didn't make them because I was like, oh, I love to entertain. I love to create, a world for people to escape to and enjoy. Who am I to come on here and bring people down and talk about something so sad and traumatic? But at that point in my life, last year, I didn't have anything else to talk about. What was happening to me. My life was not just being an entertainer and enjoying being on TV and running my content anymore and dating and having fun and being young. I was now facing trauma and grief and mental instability. So I had to speak about that on my channel, and it really, really helped me. And I just posted it, and it helped me to talk. It helped me to talk. It helped me to post, and it still helps me to this day to read comments of people just being impacted and being inspired and feeling saved by it. But all of that was not the plan. I didn't think it would still go on this day, still getting views, still collecting revenue, still helping and impacting people. I didn't think or know that. I just expressed myself, and I just opened up my heart, and I did. I ran and turned awry from my YouTube notebook and all my list of videos and all my plans and all my calendar of all the video ideas I have, and I said, "Let me let me pivot to what's happening to me right now and change, and maybe, yeah, maybe my set is not set up the right way. Back then, maybe I didn't have the greatest mic, but I had a story, and that mattered, and it still matters today, and it matters for you and anyone who wants to who has immense knowledge that they could teach. You can help people. You have immense information psychologically that can help people be better throughout certain traumatic events that you may have endured, that they have too. It can help people. Like, do not belittle your experiences. Do not forget your experiences. Do not hesitate to share your experiences, because they can and will change the world. So, just another note. I love you guys for watching. Stay inspired, stay beautiful. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel. I love to inspire and talk YouTube and content creation all the time on here. Also, I'll have the link down below for my main variety channel if you want to check out some of my more entertainment videos. And also, if you want to check out TV, I do have a reality show, For the Love of Dilf season 2, if you want to enjoy that journey on there as well. Lots of places to find me. I love YouTube education. I love entertainment. I love all those things. So, yeah, lots of stuff going on here. Feel inspired. Go show the world who you are. Let's go. No more excuses. I love you. Mwah.